from Miura, bending arms like pretzels.
Hand is almost through the legs there. You can see exactly what Miura wants to do.
To Silva, finally breaking her silver streak with one razor-thin advantage.
I don't think the arm is inside. I think it's just the head. But this could earn her an advantage if Thalyta does defend.
These are the most shocking submissions in women's wrestling history.
A tight position, but Ffion was able to sweep and get the victory last year.
Some fighters walk into a match calm, and then there's Ffion, who walks in like the mat owes her money. She came here to defend her title and make it look easy. Janena knew this would be war, and Ffion made sure of it.
But she is still shooting up for this triangle as Ffion tries to desperately punch that right arm through to get back into a traditional close guard. But until that right arm is through, she is not out of danger yet.
This was more than a final. It was a test of skill and nerve. Ffion had built her game around crushing pressure, and this was her chance to show it works on anyone. Every grip, every pass, and every second on top felt like a lesson in control.
Right elbow really tight so that that lasso can't be of much use, but also keeping her hips back so that she's not getting her weight overextended. Now with some big passing pressure, Ffion coming.
When she took Janena's back, the match was already over in spirit. The crowd could see it, Janena could feel it, and Ffion sealed it with style. If pressure is a weapon, Ffion has turned it into an art form. Samantha Hall is the kind of grappler who makes stalling look like an art form. She'll tie you up, shut you down, and wait for you to panic first. Joanna Trindad came in swinging, but Hall turned every attempt into a slow grind. This match was a reminder that not all submissions are flashy. Some are quiet, suffocating, and leave you wondering why you started jiu-jitsu in the first place. Samantha doesn't chase moves. She traps you until you hand her the win. Joanna tried everything, but Hall's patience was the real weapon. The clock ticked, the pressure mounted, and the mat felt smaller with every passing second. If submissions could talk, this one would whisper, "You are not getting out."
Shootout striker, and we're on the ground in the opening 7 seconds.
Yeah, just like that, she immediately gets that takedown. You can see what she's going for. She's trying to key lock that arm.
Some rivalries feel like they're written in the stars, and Brazil versus Japan always delivers. Miura isn't just a judo ace. She's the type of fighter who shows up with a plan and executes it with zero mercy. Santos, on the other hand, comes in with that Brazilian grit, ready to turn any tight spot into a trap.
And she's almost got that triangle right there wrapped around the head of Miura. There's a submission here, possibly, if Miura doesn't let go of that head and defend this triangle.
The BJJ purple bounce Samara Santos.
This fight was less about chaos and more about patience disguised as violence. Every position looked like a chessboard move, except the pieces are trying to rip each other's limbs off. Fans who know submissions could feel the tension with every grip, every tiny adjustment, and every second that Santos refused to break.
What she was trying to do in the first part, now that hand is almost through the legs there. You can see exactly what Miura wants to do. She's trying to wrap up that arm, sink in that key lock.
And just when it felt like a stalemate, Miura reminded everyone why she's a nightmare on the mat. There's a reason she's racking up submissions like trading cards while the rest of the division tries to catch up. If you're still breathing after watching that key lock, you're ready for the next storm of grappling madness we've got lined up.
Cool. Oh, look at him get right up on that post here, sit all the way over the top, lacing a Kimura up.
Helena Crevar is only 19, but rolls like she's been doing this for a lifetime. She came in calm, smiling, and ready to make her opponent question life choices. Annabelle Lopez Beard brought fire, but Helena turned that fire into a slow cook.
Oh, interesting grip.
Yeah, really interesting grip. Helena was using it.
There she goes, she flips over and she's got good hip extension. That is so deep.
Oh, this is a brutal.
This wasn't about speed or chaos. This was about control, pure and simple. Every exchange looked like Helena was solving a puzzle that she'd already seen 100 times.
The SEER match, which was he won like the first half or first 2/3, and then just died in the last 3 minutes.
Well, splitting the legs here, and
now
again,
Annabelle's on that heel hook.
By the end, Annabelle looked like she had wrestled gravity itself. Helena didn't just win, she proved a champion's mindset. This was a masterclass in breaking someone down piece by piece.
You can get your foot hooked, like I was saying,
Yeah,
and look at
an armbar.
Man, this is pretty tight. She's high on the shoulder there.
18 years old and already rewriting the record books, Mia Funegra walked into this final like it was just another day at the academy. Andressa Guerrero felt like her life depended on it, but Mia made her look like she was trapped in a slow-motion replay. History loves a prodigy, and this was Mia's coronation.
Passing position here for Andressa. She's got the legs connected, but Mia's pulling her knees out. Now she has a look at the back. She's got her left foot in.
Every sequence felt like a chess game where Mia already knew the ending. Andressa had grit and power, but Mia had timing and a guard that should come with a warning label. Watching her stay calm while inches from disaster was scarier than any wild scramble.
In that sense. Whereas, normally this would be a completely unfamiliar situation for Mia.
When the clock hit 0, Mia became the youngest black belt world champion ever, and the crowd exploded. Andressa left everything on the mat, but Mia turned pressure into poetry. It's safe to say this is not the last time she'll make history.
For 6 straight, she pulls guard against Mariana Rolls.
No surprise here. Right into...
Mayssa Bastos is the kind of champion who makes dominance look casual. 6 world titles in a row is no accident, and she does it with the confidence of someone picking out breakfast. Mariana Rolls came in ready to fight, but she was stepping into a storm.
Mayssa underhooking the leg. Passing the lapel to her left hand.
Mariana's defense was heroic, escaping submissions that would make most people tap just from the pressure. But every escape only made Mayssa hungrier. Watching her chain attacks is like watching someone write a love letter to jiu-jitsu while her opponent reads eviction notices.
Now she's here in this crab ride position.
Good position for Mayssa Bastos.
Mariana took the right leg out though. If you notice, that bottom side hook was in, now it's out, but now it's back in.
By the final buzzer, Mayssa was celebrating her 6th world title, proving again that this division is hers until further notice. Mariana walked away with respect, but Mayssa walked away with another crown. Legends aren't made, they're carved match by match, and she is chiseling her name into history.
Thalyta Silva has taken silver at the Worlds twice, once back in 2022.
2 silvers were haunting her like bad tattoos, but Silva walked in ready to erase the past. Every breath she took on that mat screamed that tonight was about redemption. The crowd held their breath, waiting for her to finally snap the 2nd place curse.
Big pressure coming in from Thalyta. You can see she's trying to open her elbow. She's probably going to try to swim her right hand to the outside of the thigh to undo that.
Clay looked like she was patched together with tape and pure stubbornness, but her guard game was still a nightmare to crack. Every sweep attempt felt like a dare, every grip like a trap waiting to snap shut. The air in the arena was tight enough to choke out a rookie ref.
There without the arm, I don't think the arm is inside. I think it's just the head. But this could earn her an advantage if Thalyta does defend.
When that single advantage sealed it, Silva's roar cracked through years of frustration. She slammed the door shut on every almost that haunted her. Wrestling can be cruel, but nights like this prove why warriors keep coming back to bleed for gold. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more shocking submissions in girls wrestling.